Welcome to Live from Med City, the online video digest of all things arts and entertainment in Rochester, Minnesota. Tonight we come to you from the historic Chateau Theater in downtown Rochester, Minnesota's Heart of the City district for a special audience-less performance from Rochester natives Loudmouth Brass. Presented by Rochester Civic Music, a department of Rochester City Government.
Rochester Civic Music, also known as Riverside Concerts. They're a department of city government, and they do live music. They feature local artists, as well as artists from all over the world, from numerous genres of music. As part of series like Down by the Riverside Free Summer Concerts in Mayo Park, the Forward Neighborhood Park Concert Series, the World Music Series, the Artist in the Schools Music Education Program, the Live from Med City online video series, and many other city celebrations. This is their advisory board. And here are their bosses. Rochester Civic Music, your city music department since 1936. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, or at riversideconcerts.com, where you can make a tax-deductible donation to support live music in our community.
Live from Med City, presented in association with Minnesota Public Radio's The Current.
Music isn't a commodity. It's a craft. That's why we go to work every day, pounding the sidewalks and venue floors of communities big and small to discover, empower, and celebrate new and important voices shaping the future of music's history.
This activity is made possible by the voters of Minnesota through a Minnesota State Arts Board Operating Support Grant, thanks to a legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
Well, hey, everybody out there. We are Loudmouth Brass, and so glad to be with you today. My name is John Sievers, and that was a tune that I wrote, actually, called Trombot. We're excited to be doing all original music for you today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Stick around. There's more to come.
Hi there. Thanks for coming to our show. We're Loudmouth Brass from Rochester, Minnesota. We are a brass band. We are kind of a New Orleans-style brass band, so you're going to hear a lot of music that'll sound like some Latin music and some jazz music and some rock music with lots of soloing. All the music we've written ourselves within this group. We hope you enjoy what you hear today.
Here's another tune called Bone Insinuation.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, we're so glad that you're joining this live from Med City stream. It's pretty cool to be here at the historic Chateau Theater. and it's awesome to be making music for all of you guys today. So the Chateau Theater is kind of an awesome little piece of history in Rochester. I haven't lived here all that long, but I've played in this building in different formations. I remember when it was the Barnes & Noble, and then after that, it had 2 floors, and I played up on the 2nd floor for a fundraiser for the Rochester Civic Theater, which was awesome, and it's just cool to be in a building that has so much history. I was looking the other day in a history book and saw this awesome picture of Paul Whiteman outside of the same marquee that's still on the building, and it's just neat to see, you know, all the different events and movies and concerts and stuff that this place has hosted over the years. So it's cool to be part of that legacy.
Like the stained glass and like the crazy ceilings and like big castle backdrop, it's all kind of a little awe-inducing walking into that giant room and like, oh, wow, okay, cool, here we go.
It's awesome to be playing underneath the stars, even though we're inside. That's kind of a little perk, I'd say.
I feel like, I don't know, this place is so over the top. I mean, the way it's been preserved, it's not really modern. The aesthetics are just, it's not clean lines. It's just, it has style on it of its own. So it's a really cool choice for Rochester. I think whoever's powers it be to have kept the original aesthetics of the building rather than just conform to whatever, you know, is popular today.
We're gonna do a tune right now that was written by our former tenor sax player, Zach Sander. It's called Rule the Roost. And this one is gonna be coming out on our next album, as well as that last tune, Bone Insinuation. We'll be putting that out hopefully maybe later this year.
One, two, three, four.
Thank you. That was Rule the Roost by Mr. Zach Sander.
So it's been a pleasure working with Riverside Concerts. You know, I'm excited that this is an entity in Rochester that deals with local musicians and thinks it's important to promote local musicians like us, in addition to bringing like world-class ensembles from around the world here. You know, one of the things that has really meant a lot to me is like when I go down to down by the Riverside concert and I see this opening band that's like people I might know from Rochester. That's really incredible. So I've been very appreciative of those sorts of opportunities in our community. And then on top of that, we're also getting these just world-class acts that they're bringing in as well. So it's nice to have a balance between supporting local music and also supporting national and international acts.
This next one, all of this is original music, of course. This next one is by our very talented Mr. Eric Stashek. If you are so inclined after seeing this show and you want some more loudmouth brass, please check out the music videos we made to this piece on YouTube. This is Horizons.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Again, that was Horizons by our very own Barry player, Eric Stashek there. And the last time we played this. Now, this isn't true, but when we did the video for this one, which you guys should totally check out online, we were all standing in the middle of Cascade Creek. So go find that video if you can, for sure.
Hi, I'm Becca. I play the sousaphone and loudmouth brass.
Hey, I'm Melanie. I'm playing tenor saxophone and loudmouth brass.
Hey all, my name is Eric, and I'm the baritone saxophone player in loudmouth brass.
John, trumpet player, loudmouth brass.
I'm the other John Sievers. I'm the trombone player in loudmouth brass.
I'm Nick, and I play drums in also loudmouth brass.
We're going to feature another one of our members' compositions right now. Back there on the drum set, we've got Mr. Nick Novotny. He's the brewer in the band, so he keeps all the rest of us teachers sane. We go visit him after work for a little mental health checkup there at the brewery. Little shout out there to Little Thistle. And we're going to play a tune that he wrote called 18D, which is, I think, about a bus trip. There's a good...
Yeah, it's the bus route to the commuter lot at IBM.
All right, the bus route to the commuter lot at IBM. So there's also a pretty cool video on this one by Tree Dome, so check that one out as well.
Cool. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you. That was 18D. And if you are so interested, you should check out our music video on YouTube.
So we just released our second album a little bit ago, and probably down the line soon we'll start working on a third timeline, TBD, songs on it. Somewhat TBD, somewhat not TBD. But yeah, so recording new music, playing more shows, hopefully with people around once it's safe to do such a thing, because we miss y'all faces a lot. So yeah, that's probably checks out with what's next.
This next one's by Mr. Eric Stashek. This is Airwaves.
Drums at the top.
Right.
Again, that was Airwaves by Eric Stashek there on the Barry saxophone. Also had an awesome tenor saxophone solo on that one by Melanie Brooks. So give it up for Melanie Brooks from your couch or wherever it is that you might be.
Yes, it's been really cool. I mean, I guess kind of a silver lining during all of this dark days of the pandemic, at least having some opportunities to get out into the community and to serve the community, but also to really like cast a wider net. And it's pretty amazing to see like who is connecting with us and our music from all over the place.
We're going to do a a tune that's a little bit slinky and low down, and it's all about how things don't mix together so well. It's called Oil and Water, and this is another tune that our former tenor player, Zach Sander, wrote. He left us behind a lot of treasures, and this is one of them. Here it is, Oil and Water. Hey, that was Oil and Water there. Hope you guys are grabbing a beverage from the kitchen and enjoying yourselves thoroughly tonight. And if you're sitting back on the couch, you might take a minute to get up and dance. No one can see us, so no one's judging. I'm hoping that my wife Beth and our daughters Eleanor and Abigail maybe will get off the couch and do a little bit of dancing for you all.
Does Loudmouth Brass have a fan base?
Oh, we've got fans, and they're all great. There are a bunch of them listening now, which is awesome. But yeah, we've done a lot of traveling around the Midwest area, and so we've got some kind of sprinkled around all over the place. And so, but we do have a pretty healthy one here in Rochester, which is great to have a nice hometown crowd whenever we come through. And we can actually have people hang out with us at shows.
This next one is another one by John Sievers, and we're hoping to put it on our next album. This is Silhouette of Silence.
Yeah, also on that last tune, awesome solo there from John Knutson on the trumpet as well. One, two, three, four.
Thank you. That was Silhouette of Silence by Mr. John Sievers.
So with Loudmouth Brass, we have 2 CDs available. Our first one is our EP that came out back in 2018. That is called Loud and Proud. And our second one that came out just recently is called Louder. Both of those can be found on Spotify. You can find them up on YouTube. We have a couple music videos that go with them as well. You can find it on iTunes, Amazon Music, and anywhere there's a streaming service online.
This next one's actually on our first EP, which you can find on Spotify, you can find on iTunes. That EP is called Loud and Proud. This is Productivity by Mr. Nick Novotny. Mr. Nick Novotny is reminding me that it is also on our second album featuring Topo the rapper on our second album, which is Louder, which you can also find on iTunes and the Stuff and Spotify. This is Productivity. I need a second. Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, it's Productivity there by Nick Novotny. And hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. I tell you, these days it's not always easy to get a gig, and we're very thankful to Riverside Concerts and the Rochester Civic Music for giving us this opportunity. How about a little bit of love in the chat there for Chris, who's working hard on making the video work, and we got all sorts of people that are working behind the scenes, so make sure that we're giving them a little bit of love for everything that's going on. We got another tune here for you, and this is a brand new tune. This is by our Barry saxophone player, Eric Stashik, and it's called Starburst. Again, that was Starburst by Eric Stashik, and I'm remembering the name that escaped me on that last one. Thank you, Paul, for all the sound work back there. So we got time for just a couple more tunes here. We're so glad that you've been hanging out with us tonight. This next one's a fun one. It's called The Sun and the Moon, and we hope you guys like it. Well, it's been a real pleasure making music for you guys tonight. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. A couple more shout outs to some other folks working hard tonight. Tyler behind the camera, thank you so much, and Kate taking some photos. It's really awesome to be able to make music for you guys, so thanks for hanging out. Big thank you to Riverside Concerts and Rochester Civic Music for supporting the local bands as well as the big international touring bands. We're going to do one last tune here. This is written by Mr. Eric Stashik on the Barry. It's called Overdrive. Hope you guys have a great night.